Hello everyone, welcome back to English with Shantha. One of the most common questions I get in my comments is, Ma'am, I'm a beginner. Which English books should I read? And honestly, this is one of the best ways to improve your English naturally. But there's one problem with starting your reading practice. Many beginners choose the wrong books. They start with books that are too difficult, too thick, too expensive, or have advanced vocabulary, and then they lose confidence. In today's video, I am going to share 10 best books for English beginners written by both Indian and international authors. If you're looking for books only by Indian authors, I would recommend any book by Sudha Murthy, Ruskin Bond, or R.K. Narayan. Not only 10, but I'm going to review a few books lying on my table. I read these books and they have stayed with me. I will share the genre and level of each book. If interested, you can buy them. Towards the end of this video, I have shared 3 best tips which you must keep in mind while doing your reading practice in order to make your reading more effective and efficient. So make sure to follow those 3 tips. Watch the video till the end. Also, recently my daughter has started her reading journey. She's just doing it for the joy of reading and is just pursuing it as a hobby. Eventually, her English will also improve. It's just a side effect of reading practice. She has read most of the books that I'm recommending today. And before recommending the books, I kept a few important things in mind. These books are beginner friendly, easy to understand, affordable in India, easily available online, enjoyable to read, and genuinely helpful for improving English. These books will help you improve your vocabulary, sentence formation, your fluency, your spoken English, and also it will boost your confidence. And yes, you will get most of them on Meesho or Amazon. That's where I got them from. If you know other sites, kindly share in the comments. So let's begin. Number 10 is Panchatantra. This is one of the best starting points for absolute beginners. Why? Because most Indians already know these stories in their native language. Possible that you must have heard it from your grandparents. So understanding them in English becomes much easier. The stories are short, simple, interesting, and full of useful vocabulary. This book helps improve your basic sentence understanding, your reading confidence, and everyday vocabulary. One more advantage is that the stories are short. You can record yourself telling every story in your own words. This is the best practice to improve your English through reading. If your English level is very basic, start here. Coming to number 9, The Blue Umbrella. This is a beautiful beginner-friendly book by Ruskin Bond. The English is simple, clean, and easy to follow. And because the story is based in India, many learners feel emotionally connected to it. You will improve your descriptive vocabulary, that is how to describe things around you, sentence flow, and your reading fluency. Also, it is a short book, it's a small one, so beginners don't feel overwhelmed. Coming to number 8, Malgudi Days. This book is excellent for Indian English learners. The stories feel natural and relatable, and the English is simple and it doesn't sound childish. Since it's a collection of short stories, you can read one story every day. No pressure of finishing the book. This book helps improve your comprehension, storytelling English, and your sentence formation. Other than the books mentioned in this video, I also have these books by Oswald Books, that is Descriptive English, then a Handbook of English Grammar. I also have Objective General English, basically for all competitive examinations. So if you're preparing for your CTET or bank, PO, LIC, banking, so you can definitely check out these books. Also this book, which is a vocabulary builder. These books are from Oswald Books, and if you're looking for a place where you can practice your grammar, your knowledge of grammar, and you can also learn, so this book is perfect because it has question and answers, so you can go through them, you can answer the answers, and then you can check your answers and your understanding of English grammar. Not only for people who are going for the competitive exams or school exams, this is perfect for everyday use. Even you can improve your English to a great extent. You can improve your English grammar. Also, we have this vocabulary builder. Even this book is amazing. It has a lot of words which are theme based, so idioms, phrasal verbs, and it is also going to give you a mini exam and you can check your knowledge. So, yeah, you can go for these books and check out the description for links to buy this book, because if you buy the books from the link that I have provided, you will get up to 40% off. So, make sure to check their website as well for more options and plenty of other books. Good luck. Coming to number 7, that is Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Now, if you get bored while reading, this is the perfect book for you. It's funny, entertaining, and extremely easy to understand. There are so many illustrations which helps beginners understand the story faster. You will learn conversational English, casual expressions, and modern vocabulary. This book makes English feel fun. It's written by an international author and has some slangs. You won't relate to it, but it's very interesting and you will be hooked to it. My daughter has read 2 books from this series and she's craving for more. I think there are 7 or 8 books in this series. Coming to number 6, that is How I Taught My Grandmother to Read and Other Stories. This is one of the best books for Indian beginners. Honestly, Sudha Murthy writes in very simple and clear English. Her stories are relatable, emotional, and easy to understand. This book helps improve your basic vocabulary, emotional expressions, and it will boost your confidence. And because the stories are short, beginners stay motivated. Same goes with her other books as well. Coming to number 5, that is The Magic of the Lost Temple, another amazing beginner friendly book by Sudha Murthy. This book feels warm, comforting, and easy to read. Vocabulary is simple. The chapters are short, and the storytelling is engaging. This book is excellent for improving your reading habits, learning natural English, and building confidence. My daughter enjoyed this book thoroughly. If you have a daughter, you must buy her this. Coming to number 4, that is The Room on the Roof. This is another beautiful book by Ruskin Bond. His writing style is peaceful, smooth, and it's beginner friendly. You will again improve your descriptive English, your emotional vocabulary, and sentence flow. And honestly, Ruskin Bond's books are perfect for learners who feel scared of difficult English. Here and there, you might come across 1 or 2 words which you have not heard so far. But it's okay. Through context, you will understand. Coming to number 3, it's Charlotte's Web. This is one of the easiest and most lovable English books for beginners because the English is simple, conversations are clear, and the story is emotional and memorable. This book helps improve grammar patterns, your basic vocabulary. Even weak beginners can understand it comfortably. Coming to number 2, The Secret 7 series. If you want easy English with mystery and adventure, read this series. The chapters are short and addictive. Vocabulary is simple, pretty easy for beginners. This series helps improve your reading speed, sentence understanding, and common English phrases. Also, these books are usually affordable in India. I have 2 of them. And I think this is the book which my daughter has absolutely loved in the entire list. Coming to number 1, The Alchemist. This is one of the most recommended books for English learners around the world. The English is simple but powerful, and the writing style is smooth and easy to follow. You will improve your vocabulary, sentence pattern. It will help improve your fluency and your thinking in English. Also, many lines from this book are deeply memorable and motivational. One big advantage is that people of different genres can read this book comfortably. It's a mix of self-help, motivation, and storytelling. In my opinion, it is a must-read for each one of you. Well, there are plenty other books. If you're an absolute beginner, you can start with Tinkle, Champak, or similar comic books because you have more pictures and illustrations, and it is pretty simple to understand. Now let me just talk about the other books that I actually have with me on the table right here. There are many other books that I have in different parts of the house, but at the moment I'll review these books. I'll just tell you how the book is and what is the level, and if you like them, you can get them. Just doing this for book lovers so that you can have many options and you can come to know what all books I have read. The first one here we have You Can Win by Shiv Khera. You Can Win by Shiv Khera. So this is a motivational book, and it is an international bestseller. It has short stories here and there after the chapters. So I think you must read this book. So if you're into this genre, if you like reading books and you're at least in your B1 level, you can read this book easily. Now coming to the second book, very famous one. This is the Ikigai. Wonderful book it is, and it has a lot of tips how you can improve your health, how you can stay fit throughout your life, and it has a lot of tips on that. So it is also one of the international bestsellers. Even this book is enough. I mean, if you're in the intermediate stage, you can easily read this book, and it is a must read. I definitely recommend it to each one of you. The next book is Discover Your Destiny. This book is also beautiful, and it is by Robin Sharma, so you can expect the genre, right? It is almost similar to The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. I think it is the next version of that. It is the second book in the series, I guess. It's after The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. Very deep it is, and if you are in your, I think, advanced level, then you go for this book, because it is not very easy to understand. But it is a beautiful book. I read it now and then because it is comes under the category of self-help and motivation. So it's not a story book. So you can keep coming back to it and read a few pages here and there. So I would definitely recommend the book to you. And the next book is The Monk Who Sold His Ferrari. Beautiful book. I read the complete book. If you're in your intermediate stage, you can read it. This is also very famous. It might be possible that you've already read it. So this is also there in my list of books. The next book is Train to Pakistan by Kushwant Singh. This is a very deep and emotional book. Initially, you will not feel it that way, but you just start reading it. It is from the time where the partition of India happened. So it has some emotional story from there. But it is really deeply moved. You'll come to know the struggles that people faced during that time. So I think you must go for this. Very peacefully you start it, but later it picks up and you feel like nice after reading this book. So if you're in your intermediate stage, then you can read this book. The next book is And the Mountains Echoed. Very thick book actually. So if you are a book lover and you love reading books, then only go for this. Also, I would say I think you should be upper intermediate to read this book. Beautiful story, and it will remain with you. You can imagine the scenes. That is how beautifully the author has described this book. So if you are in your upper intermediate stage, go for this book. Okay, then the next, my favorite author, that is Chetan Bhagat. So this book is The Girl in Room 105. It's an unloved story. If you're an Indian student, you can relate to it better. If you're in your intermediate stage, you can read it. Kind of love story which has suspense in it, and not the usual love story that we get to see in other books of his. If you like love stories or romantic stories, go for it. Otherwise, also if you're someone who likes story reading, go for this book. It's really, really good. Next book is If It's Not Forever, with the same genre, that is romantic books. Very nice book. It will keep you hooked till the end. Even if you're a beginner, you can read this, and it is based in India, so you can easily relate to this. So definitely I would recommend this book. Read it. You are going to enjoy it. The last recommendation that I have is these two books handed over to me by my dad. So it has questions of difficult questions of your life. If you have some questions about your life, just read these books, because they are in a question answer format. The seeker, that is the disciple, asks Sir Shri some questions and he answers them. Like, how is ego created in the first place? And then if the contrast mind is the root of ego and all other problems, then how come we don't eradicate it as soon as it is formed? Right? Such deep questions. So if you want the answers, you can read Sir Shri's answers in these books. So these were the books that were on my table, and I quickly gave you a review of the book. Now coming to my tips for effective reading. Listen carefully. Tip 1, don't try to understand every single word. That is the biggest mistake beginners make. If you stop after every sentence and open the dictionary, you will become frustrated very quickly. Instead, understand the general meaning, underline useful words, and learn vocabulary naturally from context. That's how real language learning works. Tip 2: read, record, review. Best way to improve speaking through listening. Read a page or short story and record yourself explaining it in your own words. Whenever possible, try to review for mistakes and to know if you were able to use the words that you just read. Tip 3: if possible, read while listening to the audiobook. This improves pronunciation, listening skills, fluency, and your intonation. It's incredibly effective. So, these were my top beginner friendly English books by Indian and international authors. And remember, you do not need difficult books initially, okay, to improve your English. You just need books that are simple, enjoyable. You should enjoy the journey, isn't it? And you have to be consistent with your reading practice. Now comment below and tell me which book have you already read, and if you want a part 2 for intermediate and advanced English learners, that is best books that you must read to improve your English for intermediates and above, comment part 2. Also make sure to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.